Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Utopia. A USA presidential Boeing 707 landed at a mysterious secret base deep in the Nevada desert. The year is unknown, but the story has become a legend. According to a man who served on the board of that aircraft, it was carrying a group of US military brass for an unusual meeting. Looking out the plane windows, he saw an unholy sight, a swarm of what are now described as alien greys waiting for the group. Remember the hangar walls being slanted and the same color as the rock from which it had been blasted. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Okay, now back to the video. He was sworn to secrecy for the rest of his life and would only reveal his story on his deathbed. According to the story, America struck a deal with the aliens, exchanging alien technology in exchange for allowing them to abduct but not harm Americans. As a result, the Area 51 UFO legend was born. According to sources, President Carter was shown the video of this meeting and walked out of the room completely distraught. You may or may not want to believe any of that. But one thing is certain, decades later in the 80s, a scientist named Bob Lazar would come forward, claim that the US military was attempting to reverse engineer alien saucers at Area S4, a secret area within Area 51 known as Papoose Lake. To boost his credibility, he would correctly predict the existence of Element 115, which is said to power the saucer's reactor. Element 115 does not exist in nature and has gravity wave that extends beyond its atom and can be amplified and directed. Despite persistent rumors of extraterrestrial activity, more than 3.5 million people worldwide registered for a Facebook event in 2019 to storm Area 51 to see them aliens, reasoning that the feds can't stop all of us. The security considerations that led to the establishment of Area 51, on the other hand, are simple and not far-fetched. The US military wanted to build a testing range for its experimental aircraft. Aside from UFOs, the range saw early testing of some of the most iconic Cold War era American planes, including the Lockheed U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, and the B-2 Spirit. In fact, Area 51 aided America's victory in the Cold War. Launched its first unmanned reusable spaceplane last September, the vehicle remained in orbit for 2 days before landing on 3-mile-long airstrip to the Chinese province in Xinjiang. Prior to the landing, no one was aware of the airfield. According to Trevor Filsesh of the National Interest, Beijing has begun construction on a similar Area 51 type facility in Xinjiang. According to NPR, a 3-mile-long airstrip has been built, and a number of buildings have sprung around it. According to satellite footage from Maxar Technologies, since then 2 more runways have been built, forming an equilateral triangle and allowing planes to take off and land in 3 different directions. Google Maps shows the area's outline as well as the runways. The facility, which is located on the outskirts of China's former nuclear weapons test range at Lop appears to serve as the same purpose as Area 51. Test flights of Chinese aircraft can take place there, presumably away from the prying eyes of the United States, or anyone else's for that matter. The new facilities are currently being built, indicate that the runway's role may be expanding. Satellite imagery provided exclusively to NPR by the commercial company Maxar shows a dozen large concrete buildings under construction near the landing strip. The building represents a significant change for the airfield, which previously lacked permanent housing. China has reportedly developed a stealth plane to compete with the US B-2. This plane, known as the H-20, could be used as a Xinjiang facility. Drones, artificial intelligence, and 6th-generation combat aircraft could all be a part of the Black projects. Depending on its technological configuration, the H-20 could pose a new level of threat to the US. Nobody knows exactly what the space plane looks like, but it is likely to resemble the space shuttles that used to transport US astronauts into orbit, albeit on a smaller scale. It's certainly not large enough to fly people, says Jonathan McDowell, an astronomer with the Harvard and Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics who tracks satellites and spacecraft. It's used as an experiment platform, as something that carries experiments into space and then for the most part brings them back so you can fix them, improve them, and launch them again, he says. According to McDowell, America has 2 similar space planes. These spacecrafts, known as the X-37B, carry out classified missions for the Air Force. McDowell believes that the X-37B program is likely used to test advanced military satellite technology. According to media reports, China's strike range could be doubled by the new supersonic stealth bomber. The Maxar imagery, as well as images from the commercial company Planet, indicate that its construction began around the time the spaceplane took flight in the summer of 2020. Panda claims the structures are similar to those seen in other Chinese military bases. However, it's unknown what they'll be used for. This could be officers' offices, and this is a permanent military installation of some kind. He speculates another possibility is housing. Regardless, Panda believes that this massive runway in the middle of the desert is about to become busier. Its remote location makes it ideal for testing top-secret equipment. According to the New Zealand Herald, however, keeping such projects secret has become extremely difficult. So guys, that was it for the video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.